Time for the French newspapers now. Elena with us as ever at this time of day. A new development in the Dominique Strauss-Kahn affair today. The mother of the French journalist, let's get this right, who accused him of attempted rape, revealed that she had a relationship with him herself.
Yes, we're reaching the point, aren't we? That when this was a TV soap, we'd probably be switching off because it had got too unrealistic.
You're very right. Yeah.
Yes, but the next episode then is in today's issue of L'Express. They've interviewed Anne Mansoret, who is, as we said, the mother of Christine Banon, the French journalist who accused Dominique Strauss-Kahn of attempting to rape her in 2003. And as you said, she's revealed to L'Express that she slept with Strauss-Kahn herself a few years prior to that. This was when he was working for the OECD in Paris. They apparently had sex in his office. She describes the encounter as consensual but brutal and says that from then on she knew that he was dangerous to women, that he was violent, and she certainly had no desire to see him again. She doesn't quite explain in this interview to L'Express why, if she thought he was violent, she allowed her young daughter to interview him alone and why she then discouraged her from going to the police. She just says that she didn't want her daughter's name to be forever linked to a sex scandal involving Strauss-Kahn. She also implicates one of the main candidates in the 2012 presidential socialist primary race in this interview, saying that François Hollande knew all about it at the time, that she confided in him that Strauss-Kahn had attempted to rape her daughter.
And François Hollande, he's also on the front page of Le Figaro, isn't he?
Yes, indeed. This is the same case. They're saying that investigators in the Tristan Banon case want to interview him as a witness in September. Of course, this is very politically inconvenient for him because that interview would come just a few weeks before the socialist primary election. So it's probably the last thing he wants politically to be involved in this case now. But investigators need to know what he knew, when he knew it, and why, if he thought a criminal offence had been committed, he didn't go to police himself.
And it's all going round and round in circles because his main rival, if you like, in those socialist primaries, Martine Aubry, she's also on the front of one of the other papers.
She is. She's on the front of Libération, not to do with Strauss-Kahn this time, although there is an editorial inside about how they just can't put Strauss-Kahn behind them, the Socialist Party. But the front page interview is with Frédéric is in their editorial say that if she wants to help culture, it's not really money that they need, but policies that can help the people who produce culture, content providers, to actually make some money from it themselves. They say what they really need is a policy especially tackling illegal downloading so that people making films and music can make profit from it. Libération also used this story as a nice excuse to look at President Sarkozy and his own relationship with culture. You might remember when he was first elected, he came under a lot of criticism for not having read very famous French novels and saying that he preferred Hollywood films to the auteur cinema that France is so well known for. But apparently, according to the paper, he's now undergone a cultural transformation, partly thanks to his wife, Carla Bruni, who is making him watch new wave cinema every evening and getting him to read the French classics. Apparently now he's raving to fellow cabinet ministers about Flaubert and Maupassant and how much he loves them. And he invited the Comédie Française classical actors to dinner the other night, but the pundits quoted in Libération aren't quite sure if this is a real cultural transformation or if he's just attempting to pitch for voters. Of course, France is a country where what we call high culture is considered but perhaps a little bit more seriously than we do in Britain, so this is probably more of an electoral advantage for him.
Is there an election next year?
Just
finally,
a little bit.
Just got time to mention Le Parisien, and this is about money, isn't it?
Yes, with the plummeting euro and the worst ever day for the French stock exchange yesterday, they're saying, where's a safe place to put your money, and giving people investment advice. They say it's far too insecure to buy stocks now, and even your life insurance policy could be in danger because if it's in euros, if a country defaults, the currency could fall. So they're advising their readers with the soaring gold price that it's time to invest in gold bars.
It's time to invest in a little pink piggy bank as well, according to that paper. All right, Elena, thank you very much. That's Elena here with the French newspapers this morning.